Hi. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well tonight, and I hope that you have great plans for the weekend. I just wanted to do a quick story time video if you are interested in that. I think that you guys may find it funny, so I just wanted to share something that I did that was just crazy. But yeah, I work from home, just to give you a bit of context. And as you know, if you've ever worked from home, it can be a little challenging sometimes to not feel tired or bored because it's just you at home. Well, in this story, I time traveled, basically, because I was sick and needed to take some medicine, and I took the wrong pills. So, yeah, I am not proud of that at all. But I mistakenly took not one, but two Benadryls. Oh my God. And of course, when it rained, it pours. I was covering for the entire department that I work for. Everyone else was free, but me. Out of the office, but me. But mentally, oh boy, I was way out of the office, I promise you that. I was so out of the office. That little green dot that lights up when you're online, I had no confidence on that green dot. I felt so insecure. Opening an email. Well, 20 minutes after I took the 2 Benadryls, and I'm still not aware that I did. I start feeling a little bit drowsy. And opening an email felt like decoding or trying to figure out some ancient scripture, and I was just feeling worse. So I asked myself, what the fuck? Why is my body shutting down? So I tell my body, we can't go to sleep right now. And my body tells me, well, that's crazy because you took 2 Benadryls. And that's where everything made sense. Because I thought, wait, the pills that I took were pink. My pills are not pink. What the fuck? And I ran to the bathroom and I freaked out and I started saying, oh my God, and panicking. And at that point, I was drowsy. I was putting water on face. And then I collected myself after I freaked out for like 5 minutes. And I come back to my desk and I say, you can do this, you can do this, you can definitely do this. But bro, everything felt like a boss fight at that point. Everything. I start getting messages on the chat. Hey, quick question. And I be like, that's a lie. Nothing is quick at this point. Time is fake. What's going on? I could not understand anyone. I could not make sense of what I was trying to read. I was just trying to survive at that point. So I was happy that nobody else was online in my department reaching out to me. At least I was just handling it by myself. But yeah, everything seemed so complex at that point. Simple things. I was trying to read messages, and it would take me 25 minutes to understand a simple message. My brain just had like elevator music at that point, and I'm like freaking out because all of this has happened, and I look and it's only been like an hour. Honestly, like, okay, let me not exaggerate. It's been like 4 hours. So I got 4 hours left. And I feel everything in slow motion. I relied on self-harming by slapping my face. I started to stand up and down abruptly. I looked so insane. I would sing out loud. I opened a karaoke video on YouTube and I started to sing while I worked, and that didn't work at all. That made me feel worse. So I look at my calendar and I notice that there is just one meeting. And I'm like, thank God, because sometimes it could be more than one meeting. And I'm like, oh no, not today. You're just gonna nod, mildly nod, and you're not gonna be center stage. You're gonna be an extra on this one. So when I turned on my camera, I was blinking aggressively because I was trying to blend in, but I was blinking too aggressively. So I stopped myself from doing that. Nobody had a question for me. It's like I never existed in that meeting, which was a blessing. It was just a blessing, honestly. I was just trying to make sure I didn't write anything crazy on an email, putting wrong numbers or wrong information where I'm not supposed to. I was just trying to survive. But like I said, it was just like a boss boss fight every time I tried. And I have so much respect for Benadryl since that experience. I don't think I could ever do that mistake again. By hour 6, I decided that I could actually treat myself. So I started to lay on the floor intermittently, like for 2 or 3 minutes, to get these power naps. But oh no, every time I would feel that I was falling asleep, I would freak out. And it would be a worse feeling because it was like, you know that feeling when you're falling asleep and you're falling from a building, and then you wake up scared? Well, that was happening every single time. I was trying to take a quick nap and I would be like, whoa, I don't want to lose my job. Of course, I was doing this after I had all my work done, and I was just monitoring all my emails and messages. I was just trying to survive, because knowing how I was going to stop working just because I'm a fucking idiot who took 2 Benadryls by mistake. Like, who does that? Me, of course. I'm so, I think that I would judge someone who would make that mistake if I'm completely honest, but now I have to shut the hell up because that person was me, and I hate that so much. But, yeah, I questioned so many things at that point. I was like, what is my life? Why am I doing this? And I still felt sick, obviously, because that's why I took some pills, but I took the wrong one, so I was so scared that I didn't take anything else, so I was feeling under the weather, and also like I was falling into a coma because 2 Benadryls will hit you hard. I don't know how I made it through the 8 hours. I promise you I did. When that clock hit 5 p.m., I was like, how did you do that? And of course, as soon as it's 5 p.m., I don't feel tired anymore. I'm just hungry and I want dinner, so I guess that the worst part was during the day, because I guess that it just wears off. However, when I did go to bed at night, I went to bed quicker than I would usually do. So, in some way it did help. I'm so sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. I'm a bit hungry. But yeah, I tried to exist aggressively for 8 hours and be like, I'm here, I'm awake. And it was just not fun. But yeah, I thought I would share that fun story. Well, I can laugh about it now, but yeah. It was quite an experience. Yeah, I'm excited for this season because I like, that's my stomach again. Yikes. So, sorry about that. So, I'm gonna end the video before this turns into stomach growling ASMR triggers. this is the best season for that because it's not too hot and it's no longer cold in Florida. So it's been very sunny out. I hope that you get to enjoy some nice weather wherever you are at some point and enjoy the weekend. Do something fun regardless if you work or not. You need to find some time for yourself. Be kind to yourself and unwind and just do something, even if it's in the house. Play a video game, watch a movie,